Congratulations, 5 goals, about as good as you could ask for, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't ask for more. I mean, the first goal was an unbelievable top corner, fantastic finish. Then there was obviously you need also some luck, I have to say. Today we had the luck on our side with the double post, and it came back to Casemiro. Bruno deflection, but delighted for him that the first one is in, and then you see that more goals are coming. So delighted for him as well. Good goal again by Garner. Good assist by Diogo. And which one do I? What was the other one? Did I have all the 5 covered now?
Bruno, couple twice for Bruno. The little
Garner
dink round
and twice
goalkeeper.
Casemiro. Yeah, no. So yeah, great night.
Can you describe your emotions when that goal goes in from Casemiro, the opening goal? Because you celebrated like we all celebrated, but I would imagine there's a little bit of added something in there, isn't there?
I mean, I was delighted also for Casse. The way he's been training and helping the team and the club. It's such an example, and you also see the crowd's reaction, and they also know that what he's about. We're delighted to have him round, and of course we're going through difficult moments. The Liverpool game got a lot of criticism, and it's so hard. He was almost the one to blame for that game, and it's not fair. He didn't deserve that, and it was totally not true. And then if you see him then train and prepare for games, you know, with the history, then all he has achieved with 5 Champions Leagues, he's an example for us, and that was part of my celebration also. I'm happy for him.
I lost control of David May, who was sitting next to me. He went absolutely berserk in the commentary box.
I can imagine.
You know, you and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now share another stat. You both, in your first game in charge at Manchester United, scored 5 goals.
Okay. Well, I draw with Ole, so I will text him about this. Maybe he thought I couldn't get beside him, but thanks to the players, it happened.
Just finally, a word on Bruno Fernandes, because we've been waiting a while for those goals to come. Hasn't scored here since April. He's been absolutely desperate to do it. You can see it in the way that he's been playing. To get 2 tonight will be hugely beneficial for our captain.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I wasn't worried about him because I see him every day in training, and the way he prepares and the way he's helping the team, and he's taking a lot on his shoulders to help players and the club, and so responsible for everything within the club. And today he was free. I said, go out and play well and enjoy it. And of course, I was delighted for him to go for the first one to go in, and then goals start coming. So hopefully more to come.
Ruud, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Exposure to a different kind of football in a different environment must help you going forward.
Oh, without a doubt, and even games like that tonight for the 21s is, you know, we all see lads on the bench tonight for the first team. You know, Fitzgerald, Harry Amas, etc., Fletch, Ethan Wheatley who got on. But then what that means is then there's now 4 spots opening up for that game tonight for the younger ones to go and step up, and that's what United's all about. And for the coaching staff is to see the players stepping up, getting an opportunity and moving up through the ranks. So listen, it's a great experience for the lads here tonight at Old Trafford, and for them lads playing in them 21s games, and you know, against European teams. It's a great opportunity to show, you know, what you're made of.
Yeah, well, Ethan Wheatley got on the pitch tonight. We didn't get the chance yet to see Jack Fletcher, Harry Amas, Jace Fitzgerald, who was on the bench for the first time. But to be in and around the group, again, good experience, and just to be part of a good night under the lights here at Theatre of Dreams.
Yeah, it'll be everything from training with them last few days, to travelling, to the whole build-up, being in the dressing room, watch this, and them lads, to see Bruno, they see all these players around the training ground, but you know, to see the senior players, to watch what Johnny Evans has been doing. You know, he's played for so many years. We want to watch what these lads are doing in their preparation, and like you said, and to be under the lights at Old Trafford, you know, with their friends and family here, it's brilliant for them. And if anything, it just gives you more confidence. It should make you want it even more. Yeah. You know, they already want it loads anyway, which should give you that little kick. Say, I want some more of that.
Can you remember how many times you were training with the first team and in and around that squad before you actually got to step onto the pitch and make your debut?
Yeah,
was it rapid from the youth team, or did you have to bide your time a bit more?
Yeah, mine was only a few times because we was on loan. Funny enough, it was the lad up there and the lad still playing for United. It was me, Fraser Campbell, Johnny Evans. We was out on loan at Antwerp as us back in the day, and come back and different loans, and then you get your opportunity. So yeah, listen, but I think it's a bit different now. But I got a few sessions in the next minute. But sometimes it's better that way. You're just on all of a sudden, so but we've all enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember when you were at Antwerp, good club. It was a good loan spell. I came over to see you both and schooled Fraser at Pro Evolution Soccer back in the day, which I do occasionally remind him about. He's not having that. He's chuckling up in the studio there. He's not going to be happy. I've just outed him on that one. But it is part of the process, the loan spell, and someone like a Jace Fitzgerald might end up doing something like that, going out on loan and having some experience elsewhere before he even makes a debut here. Obviously, it's different strokes for different folks.
It is. Everyone has different paths. Some like Toby, for example. He's all of a sudden now he's been pre-season, a few injuries, and he shows his levels. Other players might go on loan, do really well, and come back a different player, full of different confidence. So everyone has their own path, but ultimately, the end goal is to step foot on this pitch with these players, with Casemiro, with Bruno, and that's what you want to see, especially for everyone, for all of us, especially United, because it's our tradition. Is we want to see young lads step on this pitch and showing us what they can do. Yeah,
the crowd really do get behind the young players. That's always been the case. And it will continue to be so. And even it might be a short tenure for Ruud van Nistelrooy, even as well. Cobby sent a really nice, heartfelt message out on social media, thanking Eric for giving him the opportunity. So it's nothing new. Eric did the same before. And Ruud will do so in his short tenure as the interim manager. And who knows, if he continues to perform, could it be longer?
Diogo, congratulations through to the quarterfinals. How was that for you?
It was really good. I think it was the message that we wanted to send after a defeat and a tough week. I think that was the minimum that we could show for ourselves and for the fans. I think they enjoyed overall tonight, and we enjoyed as well. A lot of goals, good goals, a good night at Old Trafford.
One of the criticism that I'm sure the noise that you hear about not taking your chances, that was a perfect answer, wasn't it, that first half?
Yeah, and I think it summarised a little bit of this season. We were creating enough, I think, to score, to win games. The difference was probably sometimes a little bit more determination in the final third, believing that we're going to score, having that confidence that we could score. Today, I think Casse's goal brings a little bit of that heavy relief that we had, especially the players up front. And we scored good goals, good plays. I think it was overall a good match. We still had 2 goals that we conceded that we should avoid, but overall I think it was a good night for us, and we are through. That was the main point.
Some finish from Casemiro, isn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable goal. I mean, he has that inside of him. We know his abilities, and shows how much he was confident to do it from that far from the goal. So really happy that he did. And
then he puts in a beautiful ball for you to get on the end of for Alejandro's goal, which good ball to you, good cross, and a great finish from Alejandro.
Yeah, we know that. So today, I think he showed a very fantastic level.
And just finally, that should give you plenty of confidence going forwards, I guess.
Yeah, and we have a fantastic game to play on Sunday at Old Trafford. We couldn't ask more, so hopefully the fans are with us like they've been doing all season and since I arrived, to be honest. So good atmosphere and hopefully a good game to watch.
Diogo, thanks.
Thank you.
Yes, it would be nice to see 5 goals against Chelsea on Sunday as well. Dalot there, he wasn't on the score sheet tonight, but good performance from him as well, Fraser, amongst others.
Yeah, solid. Like you said, a bit disappointed to concede them 2 goals, but all in all, they looked solid at the back, and we looked a threat going forward, and that's what you need to take into these next Premier League games against the likes of Chelsea or whoever you're playing. Be solid at the back and score goals going forward.
We talked about that, didn't we, before the game, that, you know, we haven't scored loads of goals this season. Obviously, if you take the Barnsley game out of that, but there hasn't been a lot of goals scored, and that's kind of been the issue we've had over the last. Hopefully tonight will breed that confidence.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need, just to get that little bit of confidence in you. Hit the back of the net once or twice, and you know, you start to feel like you're on a roll, and then you feel good about yourself. Your teammates scored a couple, he's feeling good, so you get 4 or 5 players that are feeling more positive. It spreads throughout the team, and you know, if you can get that togetherness, like it looked like today, everyone was super happy for each other, and all the subs were running out and celebrating the goals and stuff like that. So they need to be stronger together, and you know, the results will come, I'm sure, because we've got the quality players. We've seen glimpses of it. We just need to do it more often than not.
Actually, out of our next 5 fixtures, 4 of those are at home, which hopefully will be a positive for us, especially after the result this evening. Let's have a little look at those. Of course, we do start that with Chelsea at home on Sunday. And then it's back to the Europa League. Then we play Leicester again. Then it's away to Ipswich Town, and then again in the Europa League. So when you look at those 5 games, 4 of them being at home, positive for us, Fraser.
Yeah, you want Old Trafford to be a fortress. You want teams to come here and be fearful, thinking, you know, it's going to be a tough afternoon for them. So it's good, you know, that they've got them 4 games at home, and there's all winnable games. You know, if you take your confidence from today into the Chelsea game, you get a result then there, and hopefully that can, you know, kind of take into the next few games, and by the end of that, hopefully we're in a much better position.
I think as well in the Europa League we need to start winning the games and that to progress in that competition. Yeah,
we need to win all our games really. That'd be ideal, but yeah, we need to do a little bit better in Europe to get through to the next stages.
Who impressed you this evening?
Casemiro obviously was brilliant, scored an excellent goal. Like I said before, happy for Fernandes to get his goals, and was leading by example. Ugarte looked really solid in the midfield.
Is that one of the best performances you've seen from him?
Yeah, we've only seen a little bit of him so far, so it's hard to judge him. But he's made a steady start, and today was his best performance that we've seen of him so far. So hopefully that's just the start of something for him, and gets more minutes, gets fitter, and he can have more influence on the team and the results, like he did today. But Garnacho was good. They were all good. They all played their part today, and it was nice to see.